time on how I ended up getting kicked out of the crib. All right, chat. This is a story time about how I got kicked out of the crib and how I ended up getting caught with weed at school in the same span of a month and a half. Now, mind you, my mom was pretty strict, but she was pretty cool at the same time. I was just like a weirdo kid who always wanted to kind of rebel, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was always trying to rebel. But at the same time, I was still 17 years old at this point in time of this happening, so I should have had way more respect, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me, you know, just reflecting. Now, with that being said, I sat up here and I was smoking weed, right? You know what I mean? I was smoking weed heavy at the time, kind of like, you know, you roll your little skimpy ass little, you know, joint or your little skimpy ass little blunt or whatnot, you know, Swisher Sweet, whatever the case may be at the time, game leaves, whatever. Now, at the time, I was always bringing weed inside of the crib, but there was a catch to it. I always did it smartly. I would put it in deodorant, I would put it in some spray, whatever I could to make sure the smell stayed masked and stayed compact and not spread out. So at this point in time, my mom, she was on my ass bad. You know what I mean? She found out, yo, I'm smoking. So she used to just go in my room randomly at any point in time. It don't matter if I'm there or not there. Of course, she's going to go inside the room. That's her crib. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Now, at this point in time, I was lacking super hard one day. I ended up coming in the crib, had some weed still in my pocket. I had about like 4 grams. Boom, had it still in my pocket from a party from the following weekend. You know what I'm saying? Literally, it just hit Saturday, now it's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Went to a party, came home, naturally had the weed in my pocket. Boom, left the pants inside of the damn dirty clothes hamper, forgot that the weed was in there. I was so fucked up. Now, when I tell y'all that my mom woke up the next morning, obviously it's Sunday. We about to go to church. We're about to go to church. You know what I'm saying? Shout out God, shout out Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the Lord. You know what I mean? But we're going to go into detail on what happened on this lovely Lord Day. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Lord's Day is every day. But, you know, we definitely, you know, praise him the most on Sundays, as we all know when we go to church. You know what I mean? Who doesn't go to church, I don't have nothing to say about people who don't go to church, but let me go into detail. I'm getting off topic, you know what I'm saying? Now, basically, I sat up here and I had this weed smelling up the whole crib. Everywhere around the crib smelled like straight weed. Nothing didn't smell like weed. My mom's room smelled like weed. It went all through the vents everywhere. This was some thrax, man. This was some real thrax. You know what I mean? At this point in time, I had just found out about the strain Moneybag Runts. When I found out about the strain Moneybag Runts, I fell in love because it was the best weed strain I had smoked, like, to the date, except for my first time smoking, right? So, boom. I had this Moneybag Runts. I'm trying to hold on to it, right? My mom goes inside. She's like, yo, you know what I mean? It smells like straight weed in here. She wakes up early in the morning. It smells like straight weed. We're supposed to be going to church, right? Boom, she's like, where's this weed at? Like, we're not going to church until you give me this weed, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not giving you nothing. You know what I mean? She's like, you're going to have to get out the house then. I said, all right, deuces. That was the pretty much, like, some of it. We argued back and forth, obviously, you know what I mean? Before I ended up just being like, all right, I'm out. I'm not giving up my weed. I'm not throwing away this good-ass gas that I got. You know, thinking about it back then, I was standing on business. But thinking about it now, shit. That was retarded. You know what I'm saying? There was no point of doing any of that. You know, I still lost. I got kicked out. Now, my mom, she ended up obviously saying, you know, you got to go. So I dipped. I ended up leaving. I did not want no parts of throwing away my Moneybag Runts at the time. So ended up moving with my bro for a little bit. Now, we're getting into the story about me getting caught with weed at school. Now, my brother used to always take me to school in the morning. He was supposed to be going to school his damn self. But at the time, he had turned 18, you know, he got big into investing and he made a lot of money from that. So he ended up getting his own spot. That's why I was able to move with him, things like that. Now, when we're getting deep into the story, we're smoking 2 backwoods on the way to school. Now, mind you, I had just found out about the strain Moneybag Runts. Y'all keep this in y'all head. I hit my plug. You know, I'm so stressed out. You know, I got my little bucks on me at the time. He's giving me a good deal. You know what I mean? I ended up buying an ounce of the shit. 28 grams. I ended up buying an ounce of this gas. Moneybag Runs. Now, shout out Moneybag Yo for creating the strain and his peoples for creating the strain. But at the same time, bro, this shit really put like a halt to shit at the time. Now, none of this matters now, but at this point in time, it was super important. Now, I ended up buying an ounce. You know, me and my bro, we roll up 2 backwoods. You know what I'm saying? We put 2 grams in them each, you know what I mean? So I had 24 grams left. Now, mind y'all, remember this law in Texas. If you have an ounce on you, you're automatically going to jail. If you have under an ounce, you will not go to jail. They'll just dispose of it as long as it's not looking like you're selling the shit. You know, obviously, I had my shit for personal use, so I had that shit in a fucking trash bag. You feel me? She was in a trash bag, bro. It was in no Ziploc bag. It wasn't in no jar. It was in a fucking trash bag. You know what I'm saying? And when I say a trash bag, I'm talking about one of the little bags you get after checking out at the store. You know, Kroger, Walmart, wherever. You know, the little bag. I just had it wrapped around in there. Now, 24 grams on me at the time. I end up getting high as shit. You know, this Moneybag Run strain was the best. Like, you're going to get high off your ass. You know what I mean? So, I get so faded, I end up going to school. In my right mind, I would have just ditched school and rolled with my brother all day and help him handle his business. Now, at the same time, he didn't want me to ride with him at the time. He told me, yo, bro, you got to go to school today, bro. You just have to go to school today. I'm like, bro, let me come with you, bro. I'm not trying to go to school today. Now, my brother, he did tell me to leave my weed with him, but I didn't want to leave my favorite strand with one of the biggest smokers I know at the time, because he was going to smoke it and he was going to give me some more weed or some money to buy some more weed. But at the same time, I had bought the last of my plug had, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to get Moneybag Runts. And at the time, I was such a fiend for this strain, I truly did not want to give it up or let anyone be around it while I'm not around it. So with this being said, I told my brother, fuck no, like, I'm not leaving my weed with you, you know what I'm saying? I'll go to school, whatever, you feel me? You're being a bitch. You know what I mean? He was like, nah, bro, I'm trying to look out for you. Just leave the weed with me and you'll be good. We'll smoke when you get out of school, you feel me? It's yours while I smoke it. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? If he leaves his weed around me, I'm going to smoke some and then get him some more. If he, you know, whenever it runs out, or if he just wants me to replace what I smoked, shit, that's cool. Or give him bread for what I smoked, that's cool. You know what I mean? But I wasn't trying to be on this timing at this point in time. So I ended up going to school with the weed on me. Now we walk inside of the building. This is where it gets extremely difficult, chat. I ended up trying to make it to where I can just, you know, go to the bathroom and skip the rest of the first period. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of the school day. All right? This is the beginning of the school day. First period hasn't even started yet. I walk inside the school. Boom. This is after the bells ring. It's 7:35 in the morning. I ended up seeing nobody in the hallway. I'm like, all right, cool. I go walk inside the bathroom. I'm trying to skip first period. Mind you, at this point in time, this is when Uzi had all his unreleased shit just leaking, and he had his new shit, you know what I mean? And he had his old shit. I was listening to all of Little Uzi songs, you know what I mean? Now I'm jamming in the bathroom, boom. I got my headphones on. These shits is going crazy. They were some little off-brand beats. They were like some off-brand beats, but they were super loud. I would like to say them shits was like, I don't know the name of them, bro, but they just looked like Beats, but they didn't have the Beats logo on them. That's the best thing that I can say, bro. Now, I'm sitting up here jamming, boom, having a good time in the bathroom. Next thing I know, I get a bang. Like if I didn't have these headphones on, I would have been able to hear the footsteps. I would have probably made the critical decision to just flush this weed down the toilet, chat. But I didn't at the time. Now, boom, once I'm put in the position, there's this tall ass fucking hall monitor, old ass nigga. He's not old, but the nigga was like a old unk ass nigga. Like, nigga was like for sure 48 type vibe, but he was super tall though. So he could see over the stall that I'm standing in, chat. So I wasn't sitting and I didn't look like I was using the bathroom. He literally was towering over the damn motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The stall. Literally, he could see over the stall and see what I was doing. He's like, yo, what are you doing? Are you like, come on out. Just come out the stall. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm using the bathroom. He's like, you're not using the bathroom. I don't hear nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and clearly he can see what I'm doing. I have my backpack on. I'm standing up with my phone in my hand, fully clothed. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, he's like, yo, bro, either you come out here or I'm going to have to get the officer to come get you out of there. I'm like, fuck. All right, fuck it. I walk outside. When I tell y'all, this dude literally immediately said, yo, it smells like weed. Someone said someone was smoking in here. You know, where's the weed at? You know, you're the only one in here. Someone just came to me 2 minutes ago saying that someone was smoking in here. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't see nobody foots come in here, you know what I mean? But mind y'all, the whole time I'm geeked. I'm geeked. The whole time I'm geeked, chat. Whole time I'm geeked. Mind y'all, the whole time I am geeked. I don't want anything to do with nobody else. And shit, I'm pretty sure nobody else want to come in there and smell that gas. But at the same time, this is exactly what happened. There was, I don't know who it was, but someone came in there blowing on a wax pen. They were blowing on a damn wax pen, chat. They were blowing on a wax pen. So when I tell y'all they were blowing on this wax pen, that's exactly what was happening. They were blowing on a wax pen. So the whole damn, I guess, bathroom smelled like wax pen. And when I walked out, that's all I smelled was wax pen. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I guess that's the reason why someone said someone was smoking in here, because someone came in here smoking a wax pen. You know what I mean? Now, at the same time, I was just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I'm going to do. Now, mind y'all, chat, this is probably going to be the most wild thing y'all have heard, but this is exactly what I did. Now, the hall monitor, he's like, open your bag. I'm like, all right, cool. Mind y'all, I have this weed inside the bag. And I'm not going to lie, the bathroom smelled like wax pen and my fucking money bag runs. It smelled the whole bathroom up. Not going to lie. This is 24 grams we're talking about, and it's not sealed. So everywhere around that bathroom smelled like straight dope and wax pen. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, I'm not really worried. I'm like, whatever. It's good. I'm going to be good. I open up my bag. He looks like this inside of the bag just a little bit. I snatch that motherfucker and I run off. I'm running down the hallway. I don't care about what the fuck this dude's doing behind me. He can't catch up to me. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, I'm running. When I tell y'all that he called the vice principal and she had just caught me running, like I was running down the hallway, she was walking down the hallway. She see me running. When I tell y'all this lady start hitting, she dropped all her little binder, her little pins or whatever the fuck she carries around to document shit. She dropped that shit and she started running after me. I don't know if this lady was a track star or not, chat, but when I tell y'all, this lady literally hawked me down. Mind y'all, I'm high as shit though. You feel me? I'm down there getting gassy. I'm running out of breath. You know what I'm saying? My pants are sagging. I'm trying to hold my pants while trying to run. Nigga, that's all you don't sag. Anyways, but at the point in time, my pants were way too big for me. Anyways, now I'm running to the field. I'm running to the baseball field. She sees me this whole time while I run to this baseball field. It starts raining. This is like shit straight out of a fucking movie. It starts raining. Boom. I take the weed out of my bag. I stick it inside of a bush. Mind y'all, she's watching me from the door. Like from the back door of the school, you can literally see the baseball field. You know what I mean? And she can see me from the distance, taking off my hat, putting weed inside the hat, and putting it in a bush. She's seen that. You know what I'm saying? Chat, when this lady literally, she got the cops to come over there, search to see where I was at, I could have walked across this swamp, across the little behind the baseball field. Behind the baseball field, there was this like kind of forest type structure, and there was like this swamp basically. And you could walk through the water to get to the other side to get towards the highway and get back towards the neighborhoods or whatnot. And that's what I was going to plan to do. But I had some fresh J's on that day. Was not finna crease up my Jordan 5s for nobody. Now, they were already creased from me running in the dirt and running. You know what I mean? So I wasn't trying to make them any worse. You know what I mean? They were really my favorite pair of Jordans at the time. I only had a few pair of Jordans at this point in time in my life. So with that being said, the cops end up coming towards me. They have their guns drawn, acting like I have a gun on me. But, you know, who knows what I had in that backpack, you know what I mean? Now, continuing on, they were like, yo, get on the ground. They end up putting the cuffs on me. They walked me inside the school. Now, tell me why conveniently the damn bell rings. Everybody's walking out, seeing me walking inside the school with cuffs on. They're like, oh, like, damn, like, what happened? Like, you know. They end up taking me to the secret room. I see my coach there. He's on my ass. He's like, yo, bro, what the fuck? You're smoking weed? Like, you smoke weed? Thought you were just an athlete. Boom. That's when the principal said the same damn thing. And that's pretty much what it was from there. The cops pull up. They're weighing up the weed. They're like, whoa. Like, this nigga literally, like, this nigga had 4 grams less than what it took to go to jail. Like, nigga, it takes 28 grams to go to jail in Texas. I only had 24. They're like, you lucked up. You lucked up by the number 4. Like, I was like, damn, that's crazy. But y'all want to know how this damn lady found the weed? Because she literally, right when they came and put me in the little cups or whatnot while I was in the damn swamp area, she came, reached her hand in the damn bush, and she was like, yeah, I've got it right here. We're going to go, inspect it inside. This is what he put inside the bush. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I was so fucked up, you know what I mean? But from the distance, I'm so high at the time. I seen her at the door. I didn't think she could see me that far, but the same way I seen her at the door, she could see exactly me and my damn arm movements and shit, everything, man. So with that being said, bro, oh my gosh, this is where the crazy part doesn't end. Naturally, they end up trying to send me to some friends for alternative school, and shit, I ended up not going to that shit. You know what I mean? I ended up kind of skipping through that, not really taking it seriously, and I didn't go. All right, so that's pretty much those story times, y'all. I have a few more for y'all, but y'all gotta tap in to see the rest of these crazy wild stories, bro. I got a lot of them. Got a lot of stories to tell y'all, man. But those are my two most like, they're the most kind of wild but not wild stories, bro. There's a lot more to go, bro. I'm finna upload this for y'all, man. I love y'all, bro. Y'all continue to grind and try and succeed in whatever you're trying to get at, man. It don't matter if you're trying to go towards the top of the top or shit, if you're trying to get to the medium point because you too high. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do, bro. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. Don't ever for a second let nobody tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You can. Anytime, anywhere, man. I love y'all, bro. And shit, I'm going to see y'all on the next story time. And I'm going to see y'all on the next video in general, man. Much love, bro. Much love. Y'all comment down below if y'all got this far in the damn video. Comment the word get chicken or runts. You know what I mean? Nah. Yeah, comment the word runts. Comment the word runts at the in the comments, and that let me know that y'all got this far in the video, bro. Now, with that being said, shit, I'm out this motherfucker. Peace out, bro.